I believe you can do it. You want to lock in for a month? It only takes 30 days. You can lose 20 pounds healthily. You'll feel great. Remember, this isn't advice. This is not advice. I'm not a professional. Please actually ignore me, turn the video off, get out of here. If you're still here and you want to lose 20 pounds, you can do it. The gut was getting so big, I couldn't even see the pipe downstairs. Things were getting serious. My name is Hector Alejandro Guerrero. I am officially down 20 pounds from 253 pounds in 30 days. By technicality, it's 32 days. But because of crazy water weight, what has really happened officially, 232.0 pounds I am weighing in at, and I am feeling great. We're gonna enjoy a nice, slow, and relaxed walk with the Fuzzball Archie, who is my guest and co-host today. And I will walk you through what I've been doing, what works for my body. I am not a professional, please don't take my advice. And I'll be sprinkling in what has been the process and the journey for me. I'm excited to get into it and enjoy some of this nature. Let us begin. So weighing in at 232 pounds today feels tremendous. And I actually mean that by its physicality, logistically, practically. It feels good because when you're heavier and you're smashing on that right ankle and that left ankle, you gotta think about it. It's legit. I was smashing 253 pounds on both ankles. It's not fun, nor does it feel good, and it's exhausting. It's painful. And the shin splints would come at me just trying to walk around for a little bit, and it was painful. Nor was it exciting, was it fun to look at myself in the morning and just be utterly disgusted with myself. Not because of body shame and this terrible way of looking at myself. It's just because all the fat represented what was going on in my life. Peaking at 253 pounds, I wasn't doing good. I was eating like a glutton. My whole life was gluttony. Eating like crazy. I was drinking like crazy. I had nicotine pouches in my mouth all day. High as a kite off of that nicotine. Drunk as a skunk at night. And eating like a little piglet. Living his best life. And in reality, it fueled depression, suicidal ideation, and anxiety, and body dysmorphia. And after 5 years, after my first dramatic weight loss journey, which was back in 2020, that was based off of me just trying to achieve a goal. And then I gained all the weight back per the usual because I was losing 1 to 3 pounds a day. I was starving myself and liquid restricting. It was just so intense, so insane for absolutely no reason. So now this go around, being at 232 pounds, 20 pounds down flat, real weight, not water weight, I'm doing very good. I'm actually eating an OMAD diet with my take on it, because it's not a real 1 meal a day OMAD diet. The way I do it is I have a massive lunch. I eat a great big lunch that is amazing, and I can enjoy anywhere between 1,000 to 1,400 calories depending on what the meal is. And I really don't even have to count the calories and track them because I'm on the weight loss journey. There's some of you who are lifting weights, you're on an actual lean cut, you're eating 3 to 5 meals a day. I'm not doing that. I'm eating one big meal for lunch. I fast in the morning, eat my big meal for lunch, and then I'll have a snack at 5 and then a snack before bed. That's it. And by snack, I mean something that's between 100 calories to 150 calories, whatever that is. I had a mozzarella stick yesterday and some potato chips and then went to sleep. That was my snack. It was awesome. And I've been losing 0.5 to a pound a day. Some of that is water weight, but the scale just keeps going down little by little. This week, I lost 2 pounds. That's how it works. Some would say that's already an extreme diet. You're only supposed to lose, realistically, 1 pound a week. This week, I lost 2. I'm happy about it. I feel great. I don't have fog, and a big part of it is I'm still on drugs. The drug I'm talking about is caffeine. The caffeine is absolutely delicious, and it helps me because it is true. I can call a spade a spade. I only having one meal a day while running and exercising a minimum of 1 mile run, 1 to 3 miles a day, 6 days out of the week with a 20-minute lift, you can start to get fatigued and tired in the mentality. Your body feels slow, you feel a little foggy, so the caffeine helps. I try to have 600 milligrams of caffeine throughout the day in totality, and it feels great. It feels really good, and that's what keeps me sharp. What helps also is when I can, I take a nap. Taking a nap is glorious. Maybe it's because I'm 27 and I'm almost 30 now. I don't know. Naps are just glorious. I have zero shame in taking them. I absolutely love them, and they refuel my brain, and then I just feel like the day is fresh. There's cows over there. There's cows. I was wondering why there was so much dookie around me. There's cows over there. Absolutely adorable, and I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of freaked out to go by them. Like, I know they're friendly, and I don't want to die. So to make it that simple, that's what I'm doing. 1 big meal for lunch, 2 snacks, and exercising at a minimum of 1 mile a day on a run. Try to do 3 miles if possible throughout the day, and I lift for 20 minutes. This is all between Monday and Saturday, and I rest on Sunday. On Sunday, I still go for my little walk. I'm getting, my minimum is 10K steps a day. That's what's happening. When I'm running and I'm bartending and I'm hustling, most of the time my steps go up between 13,000 and 15,000. That's how it goes. That's a lot of cardio. That's a lot of calories going out. I'm telling you, it has been the key to my success, and I don't feel like trash. When I lost all of my weight back in 2020, I felt terrible. I was liquid restricting. I was eating less than 1,000 calories for lunch, no snacks at all, and it was terrible. I felt awful. I wasn't happy. And I was losing, I believe, 3 to 5 pounds, or what was it, like maybe 3 to 4 pounds a day. It wasn't fun. So I don't recommend it, nor is it healthy to live a life like that. Now, there is some extreme days. Yesterday was an extreme day. I had a bartending shift where we worked from 8 a.m. till 11 p.m. at night. I had 25,000 steps at the end of the day, burned over 1,300 calories. I mean, it was just so ridiculous. Let me actually pull up the number so you can just hear how crazy the actual step count was, just so I can see it. 27,101 steps. Lord have mercy, look how ridiculous that is. Compared to all the other numbers, absolutely insane. I couldn't even pull up how many miles that was, but if I remember correctly, I did burn around 1,300 calories. Might have been more, not sure. But we had our after shift celebration shot and beer, and I felt completely wasted. Normally a shot and a beer gives me that nice tipsy vibe, and then I'm just chilling. That's all I need for the day, especially since I'm just avoiding getting drunk and drinking a lot. It's really out of my system. I only try to drink once a week. Actually, not even try. That has been my entire rhythm on this journey, only drinking once a week. So I drank yesterday after shift beer with my girl Rachel and our bartender colleagues, our bosses at the restaurant. And because I was in such a calorie deficit after only having my 1 meal and my little snacks, those drinks, it was too much. I was like, oh my God. So that is the thing. I don't recommend you drink a lot. I will drink once a week socially, and it'll be 1 drink. That's it. What held me back a lot, especially for all you people really locking in to lose the weight, it's true. Alcohol don't help. Bump the science, okay? Don't worry about the calories and all that. Just trust. It doesn't help. As someone who was a full-blown glutton, the alcohol makes you make stupid decisions. You buy food on Uber Eats. Now you're overspending. You're not even capable of driving to the store to save some money. You're using Uber Eats, you're using DoorDash, and you're eating way too many calories, and you're eating a bunch of processed food. Doing this was absolutely terrible for me. I was overweight. I'm spending over $1,200 a month alone on drinking alcohol and eating trash food. It was not good for me. And it just doesn't help when you're addicted to your phone. So now everything on your phone, especially for the dudes, I know this can be for girls as well, but for the dudes, if you're on your phone and you're giving yourself all this pleasure, you can watch porn, you can eat all the food you want through Uber Eats and DoorDash, you're on Instagram, social media, following IG models, OnlyFans, you're on YouTube all day. It just doesn't help. I had to fully just lock in. That's the word of the year for people, huh? Lock in. I had to do it. I had to stop BSing myself and saying, hey bro, you are so fat. You are obese. You are only, what, 47 pounds away from being 300 pounds. It's about to be my 600-pound life out here. You're about to be suffering in these streets, daddy. You need to lock in. If you love yourself, if you love your wife, if you love the Lord, lock in, please. This is embarrassing. So that is what I'm doing. By summer, my goal is to hit 100 and I want to be 170 pounds. And I want to build muscle and get lean. What's going to happen though, I'm losing this weight. I'm lifting 20 minutes a day. I'll have a pinch of muscle, not a lot, and I'm going to have a lot of flab. So right now, the goal is just to get rid of the fat. We're going to get rid of this fat, and then I'm going to look a little blobby, have my little skinny fat look, and then we're going to start going really hard in the gym, and that'll be phase 2 of this entire body and mind transformation. So I believe you can do it. You want to lock in for a month? It only takes 30 days. You can lose 20 pounds healthily. You'll feel great. Remember, this is an advice. This is not advice. I'm not a professional. Please actually ignore me, turn the video off, get out of here. If you're still here and you want to lose 20 pounds, you can do it. 1 meal for lunch. Try to do fasted cardio before your lunch. Okay, let me do an order so I don't mess it up. Do fasted cardio in the morning, then do a weigh-in, and then enjoy some caffeine to get you to lunch. Have a good lunch, and then you can enjoy some more caffeine, and then have a little snack for dinner. Like a snack. I'm not talking like a dinner, I'm talking a snack, okay? A mozzarella stick, fruit, veggies, something light and good for you. And then a little snack before bed. And then walk throughout the day. Walk throughout the day, and then hit some weights. You can lose 20 pounds this month. I believe in you. I ain't got nothing to sell to you. I'm just telling you what works for me and what I did. Because you know how annoyed I was that I couldn't just start losing weight? I just stayed in this cycle and I became a victim and I started blaming everything else in my life. No, you are the problem. Lock in, lose the 20 pounds. It's what I'm doing. I am on my journey to 170 pounds. I am 232 pounds. By summer, I will be 170 pounds guaranteed. Mark my words. Mark my words, it's going to happen. My name is Hector Alejandro Guerrero. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I super appreciate it. I believe in you. You're a young savage. Get out there. You're already sexy, okay? Let's just sculpt up. Let's get healthy. Stop getting wasted. Stop being high all day. And stop overeating. You are a beautiful soul. You don't got to distract and hide from anything. You're good, baby. I love you. I will see you soon. Have a great day. Archie, any words? Bark, bark. Love you. Bye. Bow.